Tonight on Versus.
They called it Tyrannosaurus Rex. The ultimate Terminator. 6 tons of bone-crunching bad dreams. The undisputed king of the dinosaur. There has never been a serious challenger to its crown.
It's one of the most mysterious dinosaurs ever discovered. Head like a crocodile. Meter-long jaws. A spectacular sail. And an overall body larger than T-Rex.
Who has the biggest, baddest, bone-crushing bite force? Will the T-Rex come out on top with its high IQ? Or will the heavyweight Spinosaurus win the fight with its size?
Dr. Adam Britton, a reptile expert who works with saltwater crocs in northern Australia. Dr. Adam Britton is a crocodile biologist. He lives and works with saltwater crocs in Australia's Northern Territory.
I think I killed it.
Croc researcher Adam Britton wondered how they could survive such a brutal ordeal.
Crocodiles are very, very powerful animals. They fight all the time, very territorial animals, and we all know how efficient they are with their teeth. At the very least, it's going to get infected. Bacteria are going to get in there, the animal's just going to die from some kind of septicemia. With crocodiles, it just doesn't seem to happen very often. And so, you know, why? Why not? What is it about these animals that stops them from actually really suffering very badly from these kind of injuries?
Adam helped make the remarkable discovery that one species, the Australian saltwater crocodile, has a natural antibiotic in its blood. This powerful agent may protect the salties from infection. But do all crocodilians enjoy such protection? If so, it may offer another clue as to why crocodiles are such survivors.
Dave Salmoni, a big cat expert who's teaching captive tigers to hunt in the wild.
Good one, good boy, good boy.
Dave Salmoni, zoologist, tiger wrangler, and moderator. His most recent assignment, training zoo tigers to hunt in the wild.
What do you think?
Dave Salmoni is a big cat expert. His latest project, an unprecedented attempt to teach captive tigers to hunt. No one has gotten closer to tigers and lived, but not even Dave has been able to measure the power of their paws and jaws.
Instinctively, she goes for the throat, but she's not done yet.
The female's doing a great suffocation bite, but she's missed it by a bit. She wants to move it over a little bit right here so that there's no air going through it at all.
Hey, buddy.
No, no. Backing away.
Interesting.
Backing away. Is he still coming? Okay, let's go, Greg. Backing away. Greg, I want you over here.
Yeah, get
Greg,
over.
Over here.
Back up. That's the real deal, Bucko. That's the real deal. He's running. Dave, get in here now. Get in here now.
Okay, even I have to admit that this next dinosaur is impressive. The Spinosaurus is perhaps the largest of carnivores. Of course, I'll never get close enough to one to see for myself, but that's why I have you.
Why? Because the creature's head bears a remarkable resemblance to that of a crocodile. A really big crocodile.
Recently discovered skull fragments reveal that Spino didn't bite like other big dinosaurs. Its teeth weren't designed to tear through armored skin, bone, and flesh like T-Rex.
They're cone-shaped teeth, 6, 8, 10 inches long, possibly longer, sticking out of tremendously powerful jaws. Really, really nasty weapons of destruction.
How did it shred its prey? The answer isn't in a museum. It's here, out in the Croc Lab. Biologist Ken Valit says there are many similarities between Spinosaurus and modern crocs.
If you look at this skull as analogous to a Spinosaurus skull, we have a fairly low skull that's elongated with a slender snout and lined with these conical teeth. Crocodilians have the most powerful bite forces of any animals that have been measured. They have a tremendous crushing power in their jaws, but they don't have teeth that are meant to tear and separate prey items into bite-sized pieces.
So if your teeth don't cut it, how do you kill?
They can grab a hold of a prey item and go into the death roll. And just by the mass of their body, they can tear an item off of a prey animal.
Tearing an animal to bits in a death roll is brutal, yet effective. Spino was way too big to spin. But crocs have another terrible trick.
Crocodiles will often take a large prey animal, grab some portion of it, for instance a forelimb, lift it up out of the water and sling it one way and then forcibly throw it the other way. And the mass of the prey animal tears the limb away. They swallow that, they go find the body and do that again.
Crocodiles literally shake their prey to bits. And it looks like Spinosaurus used a similar technique.
When Spinosaurus got its jaws onto its victim, it would pierce through the meat with those conical teeth. It would thrash its skull back and forth, yanking out chunks of meat, and as it's thrashing back and forth, that victim's neck could be broken. So between the meat being pulled out and the thrashing back and forth, that victim would not last very long.
A crocodile-like head measuring 1.6 meters long and 27-centimeter teeth, this not-so-gentle giant was a force to be reckoned with. The spines on his upper back are called a sail. It used these 1.5-meter spines
There isn't a more iconic dinosaur than the T-Rex. Even people who don't know the difference between herbivore and carnivore know all about the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And when you see her up close, feel her gaze, you understand why the T-Rex was the ruler of the Cretaceous period.
help solve a mystery. Was T-Rex a predator or a scavenger?
T-Rex was one of the last surviving dinosaurs and one of the biggest meat-eating dinosaurs ever known within the dinosaur world. And the question of whether or not it was a scavenger, so feeding on previously dead carcasses, or an active predator is a major question. The whole ecosystem, the lifestyle of what it was doing at the time, and how it fit into the rest of the animal and plant population rests on some of these fundamental questions, many of which are not testable with just fossils.
Scavengers need powerful teeth and jaws to crush and eat bones. However, the fine, sharp teeth of meat-eating predators would shatter on bone. Dino Lab has created an experiment to safely test T-Rex's teeth. If it will cooperate.
Full power in the fences.
High-voltage shocks are designed to stop aggression, like a stun gun.
Are we getting all his vitals?
But there can be lethal side effects.
What do you see?
Nothing. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
T-Rex is back in action. Dino Lab team is now ready to see if T-Rex had the bone-chomping power of a scavenger.
This is an upper jaw.
Oh, wow.
There.
That's huge.
So the size of it, all this bone is here.
Very
just
solid.
It's raw. It's solid bone just to support these massive teeth.
Right. Well, we do see that in some carnivores.
The pressure sensor is carefully calibrated by scientists while the animal handlers prepare the bait.
Hook up the sensor.
The sensor, now wrapped in meat, will measure the maximum jaw force T-Rex could generate with its crushing teeth, massive jaw, and powerful musculature.
Lower away.
We can look at bite force by looking at its biomechanics of the entire skull. And this requires looking at all the different joints in the skull, all the different bones, all the different muscle reconstructions, and see if we can come up with an idea of what the skull was doing in life.
See how hard this guy can bite. Lift the bait. Let's see if it bites harder.
The sensor is not reading the power range required for a scavenger. T-Rex is now biting into the bait with its full strength. The sensor is starting to overload.
Drop it! Drop it now!
T-Rex has proved it has the muscle power and bite required for scavenging on massive bones.
These guys would have no problem picking up and even giving it a small toss in the air.
T-Rex flies into a rage, furious that there is no tasty marrow at the heart of the sensor.
Somebody's gonna have to go in there and retrieve the sensor.
Dave, get in there and get the sensor.
Are you serious? Okay. Just keep him busy.
Dave's colleagues have been testing his courage. Now they know he can be trusted in the face of any danger.
Okay.
Okay, folks, let's clean up this mess and we'll set up for the sauropod experiments.
biomechanics of T-Rex's very powerful jaw and colossal neck muscles would make it the perfect scavenger. The body of a young T-Rex is a total contrast, almost a different animal.
The juveniles seem to be very fast-footed, slender-skulled, slender teeth, very delicate, but very highly predatory-looking animals. But when we get to the full adults, where they get these big bulldog faces, massive skulls, massive necks, and really massive teeth, we can make a good case that the younger adolescent T-Rexes were more predatory, and that the older, more mature T-Rexes were transforming or tending into a more scavenging mode of life. Is there any comparable animal like this today?
Well, actually, yes, the lion is a very good comparison, because in the lion pride, the females and the younger animals, which are comparatively smaller and lighter and faster, they're the ones who hunt. And the big male lions come in after the hunt is over, and basically they eat the killed animals, so they're being scavengers in a sense.
The fleet-footed young T-Rex was a predator, and the massive muscular adult was more of a scavenger. Dino Lab's experiments have finally resolved the conflicting evidence that has caused so much debate.
Lions have a bite force of about 4,500 kilopascals, but that's nothing compared to a tiger's bite force of 7,240 kilopascals.
Like he's getting paid.
Sounds like he's waking up.
T-Rex a vicious killing machine? Was it the cold-hearted butcher we love to hate? Challenging the deadly reputation of T-Rex is nothing less than heresy.
Imagine him stomping down your local bus route, crashing into buildings and squashing pedestrians.
I'm the T-Rex.
Outstanding structure. Now the dreams of a visionary have been fulfilled, and an extraordinary experience awaits.
These creatures were here before us. And if we're not careful, they're going to be here after.